Thank you for bearing with us there, folks. Thank you for bearing with us. It's one more map here between Sprout and Entropiq, and we are ready to go live. Just had some players with some server demands, but, you know, it's all sorted now, Alan. One more map, and it's Nuke. How we feel about this one?
Well, based on what we've seen so far, both teams real form on this turf. Sprout, though, CT start, they'll be loving that. Look at this aggressive pistol straight over Mini, Nickelback. Dome Staehr, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. lauNX, though, monster on the first map. 2 fast frags. He is back in top form.
He's going to need to be. He's down to the rat hole as well. He's going to be the player challenged with defending this lower site. Spitty with him. But they may go back up. Raw's getting that kill up top means that it's unlikely they need to challenge this realistically. Krad needs to get one of these kills. He's looking for it. Spitty will not allow that. All on to Mir. 1v4 at this point. Nothing really working in his favor, and now his position known, and lauNX will nail him to the wall. Nice start here for Sprout. Nice start here for lauNX, who has been their top performer, I think actually on both maps, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe by the end. Certainly had a bit of a weaker start to Dust 2. It was, of course, the first map of the series where lauNX was just on in a different universe.
Yeah, no, still ended with 19 kills at the top of the board for Sprout. Even
really?
though he started like 1 and 7.
Yeah, still quite consistent. So that was a good recovery on Dust 2, and if he's in good shape, I mean, Entropiq, they've already had one taste of that. 2 times would be too much.
Nice starter for Rawls. Glock's outside. Can't imagine much success, but we have seen Entropiq convert a Glock round today. Wasn't against this team, but we know the possibility exists. They have a single flashbang to set up a play in towards a ramp, so it will be lauNX who they choose to pressure. Here comes that flash. He will dodge it entirely, and lauNX will be fine for it. Nice play. Nicely done again. 6 kills through 2 rounds.
Very, very nice. Let's have a look then at this buy. MP9 still in play, FAMAS, so maybe a bit of a bonus. You might see some aggression from Sprout. As especially the lack of the AWP makes it hard to sit back, just play in heaven. So maybe they'll think about switching some gears here and giving Entropiq a new look.
Two players coming up secret. Staehr and Rawls. Both making this maneuver happen. Slight presence outside, but they're going to have this information quickly. It does mean the bodies are light elsewhere, right? This is a heavy commitment to a very particular play. Mir just got heavily tagged. They know he's in the corner now. Shouldn't be able to get out, but a lot of pressure is going to be on the lauNX, and he gets caught adjusting. lauNX down for the count. Now the path towards lower opened up. Staehr wants to go in to finish his food on the player down below, Staehr on Mir, and he will do exactly that, but it's Rawls who's worked his way into the rat hole, who could be the key piece here for Sprout. So far, he's been overlooked. I don't know that Entropiq are aware a player could be in this position. A little duel with the decon door. When's Rawls going to be activated? He's waiting this out. Now with distraction, it's his time to strike, and that's one. Spitty got another. The body's being ripped away here, and there's nothing doing. All on the Forester. He will find one. 3 more required. Need to not give him the fight. Staehr a little overconfident, perhaps, but it will be Rawls to polish things off and keep this in control. Claim the first gun round for Sprout.
That was perfect for Rawls, wasn't it? Tucked in all the way under that catwalk area, and it was so important that his teammates sold a bit of presence, showed some pressure, you know, this sort of thing. And from there, he was never getting checked. So well played by Sprout. Brilliant first gun round, and they're keeping plenty of numbers alive. Couldn't really have gone all that much better. And Entropiq, best they can muster is a half buy. Few deals, bit of nades. Maybe there's some magic in store.
Maybe. Familiar with the scout. We know he can be a magic man. It's like his wizard staff. A carpet of smoke's laid out, and it's a carpet they will trod. Could be pressure on for longs. He's moved down towards the lower. For at least the moment, he's the only player with any positioning here. Ooh, timing on the smoke fade. Wallace has just gotten past. Staehr, is he going to be aware? Oh, wow, that's quite the peak to check into. Rawls manages to avoid death for the moment. Now he's got support, but Rawls will be claimed. Spitty down as well. Even numbers. That could be bad, Ellie, and there we go. There's the Magic Scout. There's the connection and a tag on the next as well. slaxz sticks around. Ill-advised on that. Long's trying with the turn, but it's not going to happen. Entropiq, you said they might find their magic. Here it is.
Quite the turnaround. Look at the money here for Sprout. Somehow slaxz has still found an AWP. Couple M4s in the mix, but lauNX and Spitty will be way off the mark. Entropiq, how important could that round be in deciding this series and ultimately the qualification spot? Gun save through as well, that's going to help. All the utility, all the bells and whistles. Entropiq, they played a lot of Nuke over the last 9 months. A lot more than Sprout. And maybe experience could be the difference maker here.
While the players down and towards lower. This again, we've seen this now twice. The secret smoke's thrown, and they take advantage. And there's no one in position right now to deal with it. No one's rotated. Last time it was lauNX's responsibility to get down and towards lower. This time he's still focused in the ramp. Now with nobody in position and Entropiq continuing to wrap their tendrils around the site, this could be tough. lauNX now will make the move. Brings in slaxz as well. That AWP would have to be the difference maker. Spitty's found Forrester elsewhere. It's an upgrade for Spitty. That does remove options here. It's going to need to be these players lower to execute. They don't really have a lot of options beyond this. lauNX down with nothing. The bomb being planted as well. Rawls finds damage, but he's checked. An advantage now for Entropiq might send Sprout beating a hasty retreat. Indeed, that seems to be the case.
Tough hold. Just been out of position on that lower bomb site. lauNX didn't have the right gun for the job, unfortunately. And the best they can do is just save this through. They might even full invest behind this in the following. But Entropiq, the force buy, the half buy granted them the first. This gun round's even better. 4 alive, money building up. This is starting to look pretty good for the CIS squad.
There will be a decent amount invested into this round. Rifles available for everyone but Rawls. Of course, that op from slaxz, that could be a difference maker. How do they choose to deploy it? It's going to be outside this time. And once again, the smokes come out. And Entropiq look like they want to try their luck once more. This time, a lot of damage on the mirror. But they're not too fussed. They're still just going to do it. They're just going to go down secret. It's been the soft site so far. This time, will they be expecting slaxz right around the corner? That's the real question. He's poised and ready. Mir, the low HP player, peeking him. The op might be a bit of overkill for this fight. But apparently not. If the shot doesn't land, it doesn't matter what caliber the bullet is. That's a huge entry from Mir, and now he's got the op to play with. This could be bad once again. The gates towards lower. Kick in. Bodies dropped outside. Alien has just given them more options.
Smoke lands onto Mini. Entropiq decide to claim more and more of this out of control, and wide stop when you found the frags. Nickelback claiming ground. Heading towards heaven, and they're not in good positions to hold this, are they? 2 players around hut, and I think they realize the situation. Better to push into lobby and try and fight the heaven wrap. Forrester hears everything. He hears everything for Spitty. 1 step ahead. Players will be dropped behind the silo, and Spitty's in front of it. It's It's not a good duel, and he loses out. 4-on-2. Entropiq well on their way to building up a good T side.
Yeah, these are the nice rounds to get. You've got the economy crippled, that hamstrung going forward. This bomb's going to be going down. You tie up the scoreline. And yeah, I mean, they might save these 2 rifles, but they're not going to really be able to put much of anything around them. That's the problem for Sprout. I suppose it is even a question of how much Entropiq might want to hunt these. Any one gun taken out of their hands is going to be fairly devastating. He's going to need to get pretty far away from this parcel of C4. Or he's just going to commit himself to chasing and dying. Terrorists win. I like that he just was like, yeah, I'm going to die to this bomb. Here, Krad, you take the op.
He knew what was up. He knew what was up. And maybe so do Sprout. What are they going to do here? They could... It's just too much to ask for. I think you have to half buy. As time dwindles in, indeed, that is the case. So Entropiq, good chance now against slightly less weaponry. I guess the AKs are the only real factor here. And having said that, when lauNX is an AK, it's probably not wise to can out Sprout, is it?
Not ideal. Yeah, you can't completely discount it, but flip side is Mir. Oh, I thought Rouse might be wrapping around the red box. That would be a step too bold. So Mir has gotten done secret, solo dolo like. Do a lot with this position, but by that same token, Rawls could be a bit cheeky here under the silo if for whatever reason they try to decide to rotate to join Mir. Well, now Mir's heard a player. Go for the knife, Alan? What do you think?
Please. The knife. Thinking about it.
He's just going to take
but
the
actually,
position.
Yeah. Head to heaven instead. Unsighted. This, spoiler alert, but this round is over.
He's about to have some very frustrated Sprout players when they realize what's occurred. Ooh, there's a spot on one. That's the rifle on long. So that's the big gun. What? Staehr! Okay, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter, but shades of Nico right there. And the hot player getting the kill. Bomb has been planted. Not going to matter. But it does mean slaxz gets an AK and can bail that one out of this round.
I guarantee you Maui enjoyed that frag.
Because it was a 5-7 kill?
Yeah. That would be the logic. He'd just say, any other pistol? No chance. But the 5-7, just godlike. Works every time.
Works every time. 60% of the time, all the time. Bomb go boom, Entropiq take lead. This is looking pretty darn good if you're an Entropiq fan. Sprout do have plenty of money in this one, especially with the 2 saved rifles. They can definitely make this work. slaxz will have the AWP, and everything they could possibly want will be available. But now it's about the execution. Entropiq have had their number in these last few. How do they stop a few things? How do they stop the outside presence? How do they stop players getting done secret? How do they stop getting shot in the face? On that last one confuses me.
It's the question that evades us all in Counter-Strike. That is true. One-way smoke. I think Entropiq have played enough Nuke to know what's up here. They should not be over-facing. It's mere later Naden. He definitely knows what is up. Still dies. What is going on?
Okay. 2 kills. 2 huge kills. Mir down for the count as well. They might know what's up, but you still gotta pull the trigger.
Why were they facing it?
I don't know. Okay, ripper of a shot from slaxz as well. Alien trying to get some altitude on the red box, gets laid low instead. It's an anti-aircraft gun, we'll call it. Forrester has a bit of positioning, but it's just a foothold. It's just a toehold. He knows he can't really stay here. I'm going to smoke to operate on. He's going to go for the vent drop. And he's down. But Staehr's here. Staehr's waiting. And Staehr will hear that door open. So now, Staehr capitalizes for his third kill of the round. A massive round to find them in. And she's going to be left to Nickelback. Given some space towards ramp, lauNX lurks just below. But as he comes into hell, could he potentially catch slaxz? That's what he's hoping for. He just spotted the barrel. He knows. He's got confirmation of that. slaxz is peeking down the ladder. Just, yeah, there's a huge kill. Not going to get the follow-up. Nice response from Rawls. Early response. Nearly shatters his ankle to death. But it does keep Sprout even Stevens.
Still good cash in the bank, though. So... Entropiq, many a buy to come in this half. Elian back on the AWP. But I guess looking at the CT side, Rouse is playing good. lauNX is, of course, always finding his numbers. He's locking down ramp, so... Entropiq would be wise to avoid such a location. Elian posted up. Oh, that was close. That was close. Probably shot through the actual fabric on the arm there. That was as close as it can be.
Mm. Starts having a nice time here outside. He's his last couple of rounds. He's in the garage now. If a player drops off of mini, as it looks like Mir might want to do. Staehr will be waiting to catch them. Here comes the play. He's around the angle, in towards mini. Staehr gets the spot and wants the hunt. Got the kill at that. Nicely done there from Staehr. Two-man advantage. Staehr making a nuisance of himself here in the big garage. Don't know if he should face anymore. The smoke will allow him to reposition. Oh, ripper from slaxz. And just like that, Entropiq are pretty much blanked in this round. What do they even try and do here in a 2v5, Alan?
Save, I think, is the option. And lauNX has said, no thank you, I'm going to find you.
Oh, did he just spot Forrester?
How has nobody seen lauNX?
There we go.
Okay, now he's spotted.
How do you fight this if you're lauNX? Player up top, player down low, he spots the player up top, he pulls utility, it's a little awkward. Player pull out, one kill for Forrester. I think he's found him a hidey hole. No desire to let the money get out of whack here for Sprout, and so these two guns will make it through.
I think Entropiq should pause. They had a few bizarre gun rounds where they've not got any traction, made odd mistakes, and they had such an economic league, and now it's dwindled. So I'd love to see a pause there. It wasn't the case. They're going to play on. Of course, for them, this is 6th map of the day. How many hours in are we now, Mike? Approaching 7, 8 hours. They've been through the ringer. And still a lot of CS left to be played, so... Entropiq can't afford another bad gun round, and I think there's a problem, Mike. I think one of the smokes has been pre-mollied, and there's quite the gap on those cross smokes.
Yeah. There's got some space. They want to get aggressive. But it's going to be slaxz who they really have to test. As I say that, he moves.
I can't believe Elian just ran over to throw the missing cross smoke.
As they fade.
It was about 5 seconds late, and it actually missed as well. There's a gap on the side.
Oh, no. Staehr's coming in for cleanup duties. Hello. I notice you've missed some smokes. Would you like to peek me? Oh. Buffs it on the first, but no harm, no foul from either side. Staehr's gonna have to get out of there. Mir's still allowed to operate outside, but they will come to collect him. Nicely done from slaxz. That funnels them back in, and it's gonna be towards the ramp. lauNX playing for the back from the orange box. He's waiting for slaxz's contact, and then he can peek, then he can swing. slaxz molly, does he want to stick around? There's the contact, there's the swing! lauNX gets 1, a 2, a 3! Why not? Line him up, knock him down!
lauNX is so effective at playing some of his anchor positions, and that was not a normal spot to play. That's why slaxz stuck around to take first contact, but when lauNX gets activated, when he can find good duels, he's just money for the kills every single time. There's that pause from Entropiq. Perhaps a little late, but better late than never, as we like to say. We'll have to echo this one to discussing the following gun rounds, but it's taken quite a stark turn, and Sprout are starting to streak ahead.
So this round, maybe not the one they're discussing. Some sort of plan will come in action. It's really about when the guns get back on the field. Couple techs. What is this variety? Smoke expended outside. Counter utility from the other side, so they can't really take advantage of this. Mir wants some room to rumble. He's going to take the Molotov in order to gain it. Nickelback's going fast in towards Mini. Nickelback can claim. Here's the pressure in. Second vent. Rawls survives. Nice play from Krad, though. Do they get the bomb down? Is the bomb down? It is. Force is just going to go for the plant. They've got what they wanted out of this round.
Anything now is just a bonus. lauNX finds the shot. So, yeah, bomb plant's nice. Equally, though, Sprout still keep 4 alive. Their bank is pretty good. And the way this half is going, I'm starting to fear for Entropiq on these gun rounds. It's just, I don't know, Mike. There's a few unorthodox mistakes slipping in. It's been a long day, but just, you know, missing smokes or getting caught by pre-mollies when it's obvious, or over-facing Staehr. That outer area has not been kind to them in terms of just keeping it clean.
And it's hard, too, because Mir always wants to operate outside, right? That is his bread and butter on Nuke. He always wants to be doing things outside. So even if he's getting denied, they're usually still going to try it. In this kind of situation, it can be kind of silly. Very silly in particular. In this round, Nickelback does find something. Maybe opens up a hatch into the site, but the bomb's in the open. The op is watching, and it's just Nickelback now. Alone, man, and he needs more than an escape hatch. He needs a whole dang new ship. Okay, that was a good shot. Probably not a round winner, but that was a good shot on Spitty, and indeed it will be one to escort great. Style points, though, for Nickelback.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, and
poor Spitty.
Yeah, didn't know what hit him. Didn't know what hit him whilst, yeah, Mir was, that was an aggressive take. Basically, the idea is there's a wall smokes where you molly behind red and smoke onto it. And it's a dirty trick to take a top spawn and peek behind that molly. That's what Mir went for, but he just couldn't find any good fights. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for that one. Just a little bit unlucky on the timings.
Just a smidge bit. slaxz looking for this fight outside. There is Alien up top. They're going to throw utility in. Give them some room to operate. They're back to outside. It's been very mixed in the results. Staehr this time down secret. And Mir will join him. So wisely, Staehr is not challenging. He's way far back. Down by double doors. Waiting for the players to come to him.
lauNX is low as well. He's on the side, Staehr just trying to buy time with these nades. And the more time that fades, the more opportunity slaxz has just to peek around and say, guys, I can't see anything. I can't see anything. It's got to be secret. And now Staehr surely knows it.
Hot smoke. Does he have an angle? He does. Just a little crack of one. He's going to play off. Oh, it's going to allow him up too. Staehr snatches a kill, a freebie for him. And he's able to get away completely uncontested. 30 seconds. They're They're running out of time. Krad's gonna drop the bomb. This gets even more awkward. There's the chase. Nickelback had to get that kill. If they were gonna have any chance of that, Nickelback had to get the kill. Alien alleviates pressure. Now they got a path towards A. Got a path towards A, but they're gonna have to challenge Rawls and Spitty. 15 seconds. There can be no errors. There can be no mistakes. If this bomb gets dropped, it's over. It's over. It's all over. Forza just does not have time, and he will go down for the count.
Staehr on the stairs nonetheless. That was aggressive. He wanted the fights. He could have played more passive given the ground and played a crossfire with launch, but he wanted it done there and now. And he hit some sensational shots. Stalled out Entropiq so much to the extent they had to reverse and back all the way into A, and there just wasn't time to pull it off, was there? And it was too obvious. It's just a half buy here. Sprout are on track for an excellent season side.
Digits in the cards. You have 10-5s all the way down. Why break tradition now? Smitty burns, but it's fine. He's done more than enough. It's all onto Alien, and those double digits are about to be secured. So, if tradition holds, Entropiq should win this last round of the half and at least give themselves something to work with to keep this interesting. But it certainly does not bode well for them here. And even getting that last round, that fifth, is going to be a tough task.
Double AWP as well. lauNX, he's feeling it. He says, enough of the rifle, I'll have a go on the AWP. That'll be fun as well. And Entropiq, this has been a bit of a landslide in recent rounds. They could really do with a fifth here. And strategically, they've got to make a change. They've got to make a change. They can't keep losing out early here, losing out in positioning. And actually, lauNX, over aggressive for my money. He's allowed to do so when he's been playing this well, but that was a tad too much.
slaxz backing off here with the AWP. This becomes a very tough angle to play, right? The AWP is tricky once the angle's condensed, and he's going to play a crack in the smoke. Try and give himself a little bit more of a minimized angle. Tunnel vision, perhaps. But I'll have to give it up. I'll have to back it off. And Alien has gone hunting all the way into hell. He'll drag them down. Forrester, one more. It's looking good to hit our traditional scoreline here. It's going to be Spitty and slaxz. Either one will need a hero play to make something out of nothing, and that won't happen. 10-5. And we'll take our halftime pause. Okay, a tasty lead for Sprout. 5 rounds up, but it is new because CT side can get right back on its feet before you know it. This pistol round would be the way to do it, eh, Alan?
Certainly would. Certainly would. Nickel back, Jordan's hands. We love to see that. Hopefully it comes into play. And yeah, it's going to set the tone, really, isn't it, early on here? Entropiq would dearly love this one. Just to recover a few rounds back as the mini smoke goes down. But given how some of these Sprout players are posturing, I think it's going to be a bit of a split over towards ramp.
Yeah, nice opener. They need to fight this. He's seen the bomb as well, so that gives some information on over. And they got to be wary about not dropping that in the open here outside. Staehr now knows he's pressured up. Mir continuing to make life miserable, and that's such a nice bit of play out. Now the bomb's dropped on red box. Even if these players could find these kills, what does it matter? lauNX is last alive. He's got some time to work with, but he has to find kills immediately, and there's nothing. They're completely blanked out of this. Entropiq in full control of that second half pistol.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. No bomb plant either, so massively likely the Sprout are going to save this one. And yeah, factor in the map bias, and this is getting all full close, isn't it? First 2 maps were a blowout. Both teams securing their map pick and their opponents never looking even remotely in contention. And it's nice to see that Nuke thus far has been a more competitive affair. Not that many rounds to go before we find who's getting a plane to Australia.
I actually think they're sending them by ship. They're going to use the player break.
Oh, right.
Just sail them out to Australia. Classic style. Traditional style. Krad wants to sail Spitty out of this round. Uh-oh, Krad. Have you overlooked that side? Oh, could have got a knife there, but it's the Glock burst. The lauNX hoping the ramp would be open. Misjudged. Tried to go for the rapid play. And rapidly died. Missed opportunity. Very disappointing for the young gun.
I'm disappointed. Very disappointed, but 2 kills, honestly. With that sort of investment, they'll take that. Rifles out in play is what we're here for. Only an ace for Sprout if they want on one of their trademark set rounds. So I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Focus up, guys, because it's an important game, and I can't wait to see what both teams have to show for us.
Ability outside. Staehr trying to take some inroads here. He was a nuisance in the first half. Particularly in these positions. But obviously it's a little trickier to create when you're on the T side. Back looks like you might want to get aggressive. It's pressure in the ramp room. That Krad will have to answer. This is great positioning for Staehr. He's all the way in big garage. Just gonna let him rumble. Is Iliad looking for this? He is. He's clearly got an idea that someone could be here, but eventually he will have to give it up. There's so much responsibility for what to cover. Staehr is just playing with his time. Trying to maximize what he's got here.
How do they reposition? They've just left Mir on lower. And this is real passive stuff from Entropiq. They've ceded so much control and not got anything back. Elian still around Heaven, but you can see how he's posturing. Look at this. He's so nervous at the Heaven wrap. Having to focus on the doorway and the ladder and try and help his teammates out on A. That's just too much to ask.
They're really waiting, though. There's only 20 seconds left. They're waiting for Staehr to get this opening pick, and I think they've waited too long. 15 seconds. They got to go. Mustang player dealt with second vent. Nickel backs down. 10 seconds, and they get Heaven. There we go. They've done enough. It was lauNX who found the kills. It's a 2-on-2. The bomb will at least be planted, but it's going to be Staehr and lauNX to try and hold on. The young guns now need to deliver. The aggression. Krad. Did he see the player get in the second vent? Will he spam this? If he does, lauNX is dead. Doomed. There's the spam, but no flinch just yet. So they're discounting the possibility, and that might be their undoing. Oh, no. They think he's not here. He's got one. The second, not there, but time bought enough, and there's the kill coming through. lauNX, an ace in the round.
What a statement this young man is making on the server. Vertigo was unbelievable. So far ahead of the competition. And even though he's not quite at that stat line, this is almost as impressive because of the pressure on. That round was unbelievable. Unbelievable. 15 seconds, he finds 3 kills. If he misses any shots, it's round over. There's no chance. And what a prospect in the making we're watching here today. lauNX is going to be hitting shots like this for a long time to come.
A long time?
Maybe, maybe.
3 players are down secret. Nickelback is about to have a bad time. Or not. He's just got a USB. A little timid on this. Oh, he just leaves. Oh, it's Forrester who's the real threat. Gotta be careful. Gotta be decisive now. Can't allow too many opportunities these pistols to take headshot angles. Actually, detecting a lot of presence here. They want to leave. So leave they shall. Just fast on the flank, it's Mir. And up top, it's Alien in the big garage. Mir here. No one's watching for him. No one's watching for him. What's Mir gonna do? Oh, he's got one. No, he's got nothing. Forrester also on the flank. They've dealt with the garage presence. It's all falling apart. There was a moment. There was a possibility. I think they may have just spammed each other through the smoke. But either way, the only man left standing on the Entropiq side is one Krad. One cheeky D.
Nobody nearby. lauNX has just made his way into the lobby. As that bomb is going to be planted. Pressure is really on Entropiq now. This is mounting. This is mounting. 5 rounds to the lesser of their opponents, and money's looking good for Sprout as well. Timeout comes in from Sprout, actually. Guess Barry wants to chip in. Start setting up this terrorist side now. We're into the proper gun rounds. First timeout for them of the map. Hardly surprising given how the first half went. And honestly, I think that this breath of fresh air will help Entropiq as well, because they really need to focus and make the best out of these buys.
Is there an opt-down for Alien? You don't... Oh, maybe. Nickelback could have bought it. 5,600 he spent. Yep, there's an AWP down. Okay. They'll be able to work with the big gun. Where does he want to take it to maximize the impact? We're going to be outside, of course. As expected, Alien in towards heaven. He is indeed. They're maybe expecting the faster play, the momentum coming through here, and Mir's actually gone for the vent drop himself. So there's very light presence outside, but Mir down below will be able to confirm that no one's going behind these smokes just yet. Staehr instead takes the space in big garage once more. He was good in this position before, and it will continue to be a thorn in Alien's side.
SPD seeking a duel free towards ramp. It's Krad called upon. Flash is good though. Molotov not so great. Elian stays on the angle and calls to his teammates. There's nobody actually throwing ramp. You don't need to worry. But actually look at Staehr, look at Staehr, look at Staehr, look at this timing. Oh my lord.
So much space, so much space. He's looking up top. He needs to look down low. Alien coming in for the clear. No, he gets away. He gets away. Staehr, what a blunder. Wasn't sure which direction to look, and now he's going to be checked himself. lauNX got a kill elsewhere. It's still in some degree of control, and they got space towards lower. But do they check right? Do they check right? No! Mir's taken 2. It's falling apart. It's coming off the hinges. They need a hero. That needs to be lauNX. He's got one more. He's brought it back to even Stevens. The bomb is down. No one's in position towards lower, so they will have to move quickly to get back into this, and they don't have kits. They don't have kits, Alan. None of this may matter with the lack of kits. The chaos of this last round, it may be decided for them. Does Entropiq really want to risk this? Gonna have a look-see-do. But look at this with lauNX in the corner. Now the flashbang's there, but it didn't clear him. And it's rawlz, actually, who is here. A little case of mistaken identity. Either way, they both get a kill, and Sprout get around.
Just so much pressure. And even though Staehr a little bit of a slip-up, the amount of, you know, confusion and absolute madness going on in the Entropiq comms when he forces that just opens up so many gaps across the map because they're so scared. And that was ultimately capitalized upon. lauNX again, huge impact. rawlz as well. He's having a sleeper good map, isn't he? In-game leader. Well in good position in the pack as well. So, second timeout comes in. Barry again. Trying to slow the game down, have his words, and just keep it calm. I think they just understand that to keep this clean, this anti-eco clean, they are so close to making it to Melbourne.
Yeah. This is the round. We've seen Entropiq pull off some improbable situations before. This is the round to do it again. A couple 5-7s, chunk of utility, MP9 for Mir. They've actually gone pretty heavy in this investment. Loss bonus is built up at this point, but still. Bank will be quite depleted after this one. Nothing showing for Sprout just yet. Staehr starting to make some motions outside. I think slaxz might be going back to set him up with a smoke. Just guns just yet. They haven't spent a single smoke. They haven't spent a single flash. They haven't shown any utility right on the initial phase. They were expecting some sort of response from Entropiq. And they did not get it. Entropiq are giving them no aggression whatsoever. The closest thing we have to it is Mir down in secret.
He gets the info though. So, at least in that sense, we can keep the pistols loaded up in the right area. Inner exec set to follow. There's 3 here. That's the only scary aspect. Molly, though, not effective. Not effective. Once drops it anyway. Oh, my God. Trade in the vents. Forrester from above. This is absolute madness. Sprout have to recover.
That they do. There's a player up on the catwalk. Now they know. They go back down in the fray. He's got one. They need this recovery. What a shot from slaxz, but the trade's there. A 1v2 for rawlz. The captain himself needs to do it. They took the pause to try and confirm this round. With 15 seconds, rawlz is trying to go up top. They line up, but Forrester gets the kill. What a round for Forrester. 3 massive frags. It was pistols and a single MP9. Sprout took a pause to make sure they'd get that through. All for not here, Alan.
I really wonder if Sprout misread the economy, because that looked far too complicated against pistols. Out of fake inner vent dive. It's just too many moving parts, and they paid the price. That was too complicated for their own good. And what should have been a slam dunk 14, what should have been massive economic control is gone. Immediately, Entropiq given a lifeline here. This is their only way back into the game.
Staehr, look at Staehr, look at Staehr. He's in a mini. He's into mini. He's got the space. He's been checked, but now 2 kills on the site. They're going fast. They're accelerating, and it's pressure on. Alien's in this smoke, but does he realize a player's gotten past him? He's gonna be checked. He's down for the count. That's Heaven out of play as well. They may have fumbled against the pistols, but they immediately solved the mistake. Just left to Mir. Mir to try and be a hero. A player just below the slit. No utility for Mir, and he's down and out. No gun saved through. Everything coming up Sprout there. So the course correction is immediate. 14-8 now. A 6-round lead, and the money in tatters for Entropiq.
Yeah, pick your poison here. Save 7 in a row for overtime, or force and give yourselves a marginally better chance. And they've gone for that force. 2 pistols, shotgun on Forrester. Got a couple rifles in the mix, and I guess we're looking towards Mir and Elian to have most of the impact. But this is desperation. This is panic stations. Entropiq. They need a miracle. They need a miracle to bring this back. Sprout are so far ahead.
That they are. Mir down for the count. That's one of the rifles. That's the big gun out of play. Alien. Damage laid down, but it's no kills just yet, and they really could have used one. Someone's going to have to get cheeky. It might be Nickelback. But control's been established down low, and now Sprout can pump the brakes. Only 40 seconds whittled off of this clock, so plenty of time still to work with, and the next victim claimed. Down to just 3. 3v5. Forrester around the corner does pose a problem with that shotgun, but otherwise, it's just 2. Up and towards heaven, trying to retake some space. Krad maybe outside with the deagle, could do something. He'll try it. Get a tag as well, but he's not long for this world. Peppered down with bullets. He's been exterminated. Rawls on 1 HP. Yes, he's limping. Yes, he's vulnerable, but there's about to be a whole lot of T's headed his way. Alien. Forrester, a crossfire here. The first victim down. They've baited the low HP player in there. It's done. 15-8. One more round, and Sprout booked their spot in the ESL Challenger Melbourne. They better get ready. They better catch up. They better study their Australian. Better find out how to protect their babies from dingoes. Because they are 1 round away from a trip to Oz.
The buy is bad. The buy is really bad, and 7 in a row required. Sprouts, look at this. Aggressive towards the ramp position. They're upping the ante. Not messing around here. Krad. Molotov put down, but he's getting out of dodge. Sprouts, full ramp control. And what do they choose to do with it?
They choose to mostly leave it. Okay, Nickelback. All right. Rawls is in the corner. Alien seems to have a good idea. He might be. Look at Mir. Look at Mir. Look at Mir on the flank. LauNX is down. Rifle upgrade for Mir. The teeth are not out of this for Entropiq just yet. Tag on the Rawls. He knows he's low, stuck in this corner. They have taken some control towards lower, but Krad still lurks behind the cooling tower, and he's got support as well. This is getting really frisky. Nickelback looking for more. Nickelback finding it with the HE. How have Entropiq not lost a body yet? There's the first, but it's only 1 remaining. It's just slaxz. And slaxz will at least take a gun out of play. But what can he hope to do? He's surrounded. Oh, and he's dropped by the auto shotty of all things. Entropiq, they need 6 more like that. But this is the start of a journey.
Yeah, there. Great communication. Heard from his teammates that there were so many towards ramp that he took his timing. Full flank on outer. And ultimately secured the round. So this is getting a little bit more interesting. As you can see, it's championship point. We don't expect it this time around. 2D was in the mix, but a heavy eco for Sprouts. So Entropiq, barring any big errors, should make it to double digits.
Oh, damage on. Mir attacked up. But he's able to adjust. Bail on out of this, no problem. Extended fights here, but it's working out, and it's a-okay. They keep it clean. They keep it very clean indeed. Now, my question is, at this point, are you going to upgrade to an AWP? Nope, not anymore. Somebody would have need to sacrifice utility, so they're not going to do it. It will be the full rifles in this.
Tension mounting. LauNX, 26 frags. Way ahead of anybody else in the server. Number 2 is Mir. But his impact has been sensational. Fast round from Sprouts. Out of smokes down. We're trying to let Staehr take control whilst the others group towards lobby. Staehr takes a bit of damage, but mission successful in terms of pressuring his outer area.
Well spotted. Mir's gonna have him. Staehr trying that cheeky play through mini again. This time, not so successful. The first 2 approaches from Sprout have been rebuffed. And Entropiq, it may have come down to the wire, but now this defense is stiffening in a big way. LauNX drop Krad with 2 and the 3rd. Why not? Why not there? 4 rounds back. 4 rounds. And with no bomb plan here, Sprout are again gonna have to rely on the pistols here.
They need to use some more pauses, don't they? They need to slow this down. there's not a lot of gun rounds left, and the lack of plants hasn't helped either of late. So, another heavy eco, another great chance for Entropiq to keep clawing and clawing this back. Is it happening, Mike? Is it really happening?
Dream. You're on the Entropiq camp. Still some serious hurdles to overcome. This one's but a speed bump. But the roadblock will come in the next. Round 27 on deck right now. Round 28. True hurdle. And of course, as I say that, never discount the power of the pistols. Decos can happen. Won't be the first. Certainly won't be the last. Utility outside. Mir here in secret. Finds his first. Looking for more. Bobbing for headshots. Oh, lauNX! So much space, but a rare bit of mechanical failure from lauNX. And he will not be able to secure that kill. That would have been an interesting one for sure. As it is, 3 rounds back. But here comes the investment from Sprout.
All right. Okay. What's the call? Last round was a set in a split. Out of smokes into Staehr going through the closest one to mini. It didn't work, so I expect a much, much slower round here. But actually, early smokes are landing. Look at this auto aggression. Staehr up close. His teammate, Rao's just behind. They want to take this control, but Bomb's heading towards ramp.
Mir's forced up. He's got the kill. Mir coming alive here in clutch time. He's back against the wall. He's done so much, but does he realize that Rawls has just played a little bit of trading places? Okay, this is really interesting now. I don't know if Mir has any idea that Rawls is down lower. The window is presumably broken as well, right?
Mir
came through it. Mir came through it. He's got to be. No, it's not. He used the doors instead. Close him behind. Because if he can get this kill on Nickelback, his teammates can go for a vent drop, which is exactly what they're doing. What could be? What could be? They don't expect Nickelback. They're not clearing it. They're not checking it. That's a blunder that will cost. Rawls too late. Too little. He's not even found a kill off of it. It's all falling apart. He's going to be alone. Spitty up top. Spitty about to be collected. He will get Forrester. But can he get any more? They're completely sectioned off from each other. There's nothing to build upon here. Spitty doesn't even have access to the bomb. It's 25 seconds and it's pure desperation. And Krad will escort him out of the round. Is it happening?
Very, very nice. Timeout. Round 28. Or 29, actually. Bit of a discussion. It's going to just be the half buy. They're playing for the last round in regulation, really, here at Sprout, of course. We've seen a lot of upsets on the pistols today, so I'm not going to count them out. But they're truly focused on the following. Whilst Entropiq just need to hold firm, and they'll pull off the comeback, at least taking regulation to its maximum extent. First 2 maps were a blowout, but this could not possibly be any closer.
Major group up outside. Some damage on the Rawls, but no other tags just yet. This spam's good. Staehr's been collected. But he is the player you would expect to be outside, so I don't know if they know just yet this is what's happening. Still, Nickelback has gone down to adjust and address it. He's ready for this contact. And he's even headshot jumping, so he'll avoid giving up any potential deagle angles. Now he's got the information. Now he's calling for a rotation. Lands come down below. They're beautifully set up for this. It couldn't really get better for them. Here comes the execution. 55 seconds on the clock. They're gonna have to go. They not got utility to spare. They've already spent it all. Nickel back up in the catwalk. Can he undo everything? Well, he may not need to. He may not need to do much at all. In fact, Alien has done all the work. Roll something. But the Glock can only take you so far. We're going the full 30. One more round. Do or die. Does Sprout seal the deal here? Or does Entropiq drag us through for more?
Tension is palpable. Timeout comes in, no surprise. Correct me if I'm wrong, but was it 15-7 at one point here?
Something like that?
It was a big lead, and Entropiq's buy was bad. Sprouts. This would be catastrophic if they can't close this out. And that's the fear in their minds. Letting it slip away. The pressure is enormous. LAN finals on the line. And they can taste it. One round to decide this one. Overtime or bust for Entropiq.
A rifle put in position for Alien if he wants it in the retake. He's just opping over into the corner. Money for it, so why not? Presence in the hut. Staehr still trying to make something happen outside. It's so many rounds, but they allowed him in the big garage. They allowed him in the mini. It's just not happening anymore. Mir collecting a ton of damage with the spam, with the spray. Ability up top. Counter nades came through, and they're not going for it just yet. Krad looking. If he could get a kill on him, that would be huge, but instead, Krad collects, and the second as well. slaxz down for the count. LauNX out of play. The hero of the series so far, dead to right. So now a 3-on-5. It's looking good for Entropiq. They just need 3 more pesky kills, and they've secured overtime at the least. It's been a marathon of a day, a marathon of a series. Sprout might find they need a little bit more.
So spread out from Sprout. They're just looking for any fights, any opportunities, but you can just see Entropiq showing composure we didn't see earlier.
He's just like, oh, you figured it out. Oh, now he doesn't have the bullets. And that's really unfortunate. There we go. Staehr's found something. This is a possibility now. There is still an op posted up. That bomb will have to cross, and it's been able to. Alien wasn't looking. Not at the right place, not in the right time. Now they're not going to face him. Staehr wants a little bit too much. Tries for it all. Rawls is stuck in the corner, and he knows it. He's not got the aim for this. Down he goes. It's going to overtime. We need more rounds.
I carry you wherever I go. You're in my heart till I'm weak and old. I carry you, you're bright in my soul, making me glow. I carry you wherever I go. I can see your face. I go. It's when the morning glows, I cannot hide myself from you. It's when my feeling grows, I'm coming back to you. When I step out, when I step out, when I step out, when I step out of the light, I come into the light, I will be happy.
Well, regulation not enough to confirm the difference between Sprout and Entropiq. A 7-round run back from Entropiq, down 15-8, and they make it happen. Crunch time. Who's going to do the crunching now in overtime? Will they be in time? That's all I got, Alan.
Yeah, it's late,
As far as
getting
it
late.
goes.
Getting late here, but yes. Advantage, Entropiq. Sprout. Probably needed the long, kind of extended break we have between regulation and overtime just to talk, because it was so flat at the end, nothing was working. Players like lauNX, as sensational as he had been up to that point, just couldn't find impact. And I'll be terribly intrigued to see now we're getting into overtime, whether they've made any adjustments, because they can't keep forcing those square pegs into the round holes. They've got to change something about this terrorist offense.
Full 5-man down secret seems to be the answer right now. Nickelback will attempt to adjust to it. Alien coming back in. That's a great flash to clear, and this is a bit disastrous. Alien into the rat hole. When this door opens, oh, he might take them out of it. Now they know. Now they know. Smokes to give them a little bit of a carpet in towards the site, but Krad needs to keep his offer safe. He is committed. Alien is burning. Alien is burning. Has he found a safe haven within there? He has. He has just about, but here's the tick, and oh, the no-scope hit! This bomb is going down, but Alien has somehow improbably survived, and now the cavalry is here. It's all on to Staehr. It's gotta be Staehr. Dancing with the devil. He's somehow brought it down to the 1v1, but Alien! One bullet, the difference between life and death, and he hits it.
Could not be any closer. Mir as well, monstrous map from him. Of course, the new boy on the block, and he is playing the most impactful position maybe in the game on both sides. Outer. A lot of control, a lot of communication, and he has been flawless. He's been so excellent in that comeback and bring on overtime from his perspective. Sprout, it was better, wasn't it? It was a better attempt than we've seen in regulation for a lot of rounds. But it's not enough. And they come knocking again.
Gonna have some responsibility on his shoulders if they do opt to come ramp. I mean, an opening pick here, damage onto Forrester. This is better than Sprout have had in a long time on a T-side round. Slowing this pace right down has netted some results. They are going to go back to secret smokes outside. Mir has feasted up on these. They're just moving Staehr behind them this time. Hoping for a response. It's not happening just yet. Alien has come back up the vent. I think Forrester just heard footsteps in lobby as well, so possibility of a full 5-man secret is not there. Alien, big shot to hit. He's been moving all the way around. He finally found what he wanted. Forrester's down and out. Alien is burning. Alien forced into the fray. Another no-scope hit. Oh my goodness, Alien. Making a meal of this one. Mir's out. It's all into Krad, but he's got the flank. They're not expecting this timing. They're not expecting this. He's down. The clutch is here, and Krad does it. 17 rounds for Entropiq. Clutch after clutch going their way.
Every 50-50 scenario for seemingly, what has it been now, the last 10 rounds? Falls Entropiq's way. Sprout cannot catch a break. Oh no. Not like this. They have to find 1T round. It's definitely been improved, but they just can't get these rounds over the line. And of course, all 4 pauses were burned in regulation. No opportunity to slow the game down and have a real conversation. And they just got to run the same old playbook and pray it differently.
Little boost over, spotted the foot, but slaxz is still quicker. Alien was adjusted, Alien was ready. But slaxz still had the reaction time. And that's all that you need. Now the big op, the big gun out of this round. Doesn't Entropiq respond what's lower. Entropiq have 2 players here. Got the reinforcements. It's Nickelback and it's Forrester. More are on their way. Now light, there's still plenty of time. Sprout do not have to commit to this. Is Nickelback gonna peek? Oh, he is. He's got all the information. He's got all the information, but Staehr with the kill in towards Mini. This could be huge. No. He's gone to the util instead, and so he is ripped out of the server. A 2-on-2. It's come down to the clutch once more. Nickelback's coming into heaven. Nickelback! He's got a freebie. Comes down to a clutch. 30 seconds here. Rawls has to hit it, and he does. He gives them 1 precious T-side round. Something to build upon here for Sprout. But it is still so very close, Alan.
Has every round gone down to a 1-on-1?
Yes.
That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. And we're back into the action. I can't believe the first 2 maps were so one-sided. And this one, there is millimeters in this. There is nothing to separate these teams. Entropiq with a slim lead. But that can fall by the wayside oh so quickly in overtime.
Taking some damage here. This first contact feels like it could decide the fate of the round. Both sides feel this tension. Feel the nerves. And Forrester will find first blood. Staehr out. They know that's so much of the outside presence as well, so that's information gained for Entropiq, and you can see Mara is going to take some space, clear things out. And indeed, he knows he's got it. He knows he's got it. He's in towards secret. This is huge for Entropiq. So they're going to turtle in towards the site. slaxz up in heaven. lauNX still in the ramp room, but otherwise it is just this A play, and this is looking like it might be a vent dive. Mir, though, has come back up top instead of pressing further in towards the lower site, so no, instead, A may be the answer, the antidote. Mir's not in position to get in towards heaven. It's going to be a little late if he does so. Krad down for the count, but he got his first. He got his first. They're waiting for Mir. Mir's been activated. He's up top. slaxz. Oh, needs to hit that. He can't do it. Now Mir in control. lauNX trying to come up the ladder. It's not going to happen. Series point found for Entropiq from 7 rounds down. They've now got 2 chances to close this out.
Who'd have thought? Who would have thought? And for Sprout. Oh, if they weren't tensed up, if they weren't stressed before, now they will be. They will be distraught if this continues the way of Entropiq. As you said, 2 chances now. 2 chances to make it to Melbourne. Entropiq starting to look like the team made way to the Stockholm Major. Almost made into the top 10 in the world. They are back in form, and the individuals are in amazing individual shape right now. Mir especially. What a signing he's been. And finally, we're seeing what this team's capable of when Mir is on fire.
I just need one more. On fire, he is indeed. Pressure going to be outside. It's Staehr in secret, the only player with vision on this. slaxz with the op at range as well. Hellions just looking for the peak, begging for it. Staehr did this quite a bit in regulation, and there's going to be the check, but now he knows. Can't do that again. Got away with one. Can't attempt that. Can't risk it. Too much reliance on his survival. I was hoping someone gives him an opportunity, but I think he just missed it on the smoke fade. They're down. They are down lower, and he wants this fight with Alien, but Alien's looking, and Alien's got it. He's going to collect. His op comes out on top, so now Staehr has so much responsibility. The double doors, he'll back in towards site, calling for reinforcements, calling for rotations. The only one who's close at hand is lauNX, but lauNX also has to watch Hell. So for now, at least, Staehr is on an island. With his door open now, Staehr will collect one. It's a risky position. He's out. He's exposed. He's still taking damage. So much damage. They're still up with 4, but look at the health. There's an HE on Rawls. Where's the HE on Rawls? It's coming in towards ramp. If that gets thrown, my goodness, the damage it could do. They're close right. They're close right. Rawls, pick your right spot. Pick your angle. Spitty. Down for the count. That HE needs to come out. It's chosen wrong. They've managed to escape. There's still a player tucked in the right. They have no idea. They have no idea. It's falling apart, and lauNX is done. Entropiq are going to ESL Challenger Melbourne. They've done it. They battled back. They gutted it out on Nuke 7 rounds in a row to find overtime. And from there, they closed, dropping but 1.
I'm speechless. That was Sprout's game to lose for so much of that second half. That buy that turned it around as well was shocking. It was, you know, some